Day 2 of the debate on the anti-paper leak bill in Parliament, with the Lok Sabha set for another heated discussion. And this debate, which is scheduled to begin around noon, and Congress sources are indicating that the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi himself, would be speaking around that time, followed by the Union Minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh, expected to speak at around 2 p.m. So we've already seen day one as it unfolded when it comes to heated debate that was witnessed on the floor of the House. Of course, there were certain controversial comments that was also made, but the opposition mainly is now seeking for accountability, especially when it comes to the use of force on the protest during the CJP's Parliament March. There were several other opposition MPs as well, and coming from the DMK mainly demanded for the dismantling of the National Testing Agency. And we've seen the kind of uproar that was witnessed in both houses of Parliament. But this seems to be the very core of the issue that is now being raised as far as this discussion is concerned. Speaking on the anti-paper leak bill, we are getting when it comes to the opposition, which has been criticizing the government's move. Let's, in the meantime, connect with Mohit on this. And of course, when we speak of how the Congress party in particular has been raising the issue, there have been several of their leaders as well, including Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who had raised the issue as to brute force, as she had mentioned, that was being used against the protesting students. Meanwhile, the core issue that still remains on part of the opposition, that they believe that the government is not taking it seriously, and also questioning when it comes to the setting up of the fast-track courts and the panel as well that has been constituted to even overlook as far as these changes are concerned. Let's connect with Mohit on this. Mohit, we are now looking at how, the opposition that began with Gaurav Gogoi on part of the Congress's side, they continue to question the government's approach in overhauling India's examination system. But today is the second day when we are expecting LOP Rahul Gandhi to also speak.
Yes, in fact, Amita, today is the day when LOP Rahul Gandhi will mount attack on the government. He will be speaking on the paper leak bill. And we also know for a fact that how exactly Priyanka Gandhi Vadra yesterday mounted a very strong attack on the government, saying that raised various issues about students being attacked, about the new education minister. Also, serious allegations were being leveled by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, after which we saw massive ruckus in the parliament, and the parliamentary affairs minister asked Priyanka Gandhi to authenticate what she had stated. So today is the day at around 12:30, Rahul Gandhi is expected to speak, and at around 2 p.m. we can expect reply from the minister, that is Jitendra Singh.
Absolutely, because that's going to happen, after Rahul Gandhi speaks. But what is now being said, because we are now looking at constructive debate. Finally, Nyamika, that is now happening in the parliament. First week was a complete washout. And now we are now looking at, as far as, constructive debates, today being the second day of the anti-paper leak bill that is being discussed in parliament.
सबसे भ्रष्ट पार्टी का नाम है भ्रष्टाचारी जनता पार्टी। अब आपने उनके साथ
Yes, Nyamika, please get us that conversation.
ठीक है, मंगलवार को नहीं मिला, देखिए बुधवार को मिलेगा कि बृहस्पतिवार को मिलेगा। और आप कह रहे हैं कि अगर ये सरकार सुधरी नहीं, हम फिर बैठ जाएंगे। हम भी देखेंगे आप बैठते हैं कि नहीं बैठते हैं। सरकार को सुना, कई मंत्री महाराष्ट्र के आपके घर पहुंच गए, तमाम तरीके।
All right, we'll just connect that line with Nyamika. She will be speaking with the Congress leaders as well, because this is now coming on part of the government, which has said, criticizing the opposition parties for politicizing the issue of competitive examination paper leaks. And when it comes to the parliamentary proceedings that went late into the night, we are now looking at, as far as the issue, according to the government, that has been politicized, saying that the NDA MPs participated very constructively. However, who spoke from the Congress focused largely on political matters, which were not related to the bill. But we are now looking at finally at the proceedings of the House that has now been taking place, as far as the first week of the monsoon session of Parliament was a washout. And however, when it comes to this BJP versus Congress flashpoint that erupted in the parliament yesterday, when we are now looking at Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who had described a member of the centre's newly constituted education reform panel as well, and controversial words and language that was used, prompting strong objections coming in from the BJP side, BJP MPs, including that of Anurag Thakur. But this controversy seems to have unfolded during the debate on the public examinations prevention of unfair means Amendment Bill 2026 as the Congress continues to question the government's approach when it comes to overhauling India's examination system and following when it comes to the National Testing Agency's crisis. But ahead of his speech today, we are looking at Rahul Gandhi, who has now stepped up his attack on the government, targeting the Education Minister Prahlad Joshi, with sharp remarks further intensifying the political battle over the debate. Now, this seems to be the point that has now been raised, especially when we speak of day one, what had happened. And this is how Rahul Gandhi continues to question as far as Prahlad Joshi, who has now succeeded Dharmendra Pradhan after his resignation.
All these young people were protesting about the education system.
And so many girls,
And so many girls are protesting. They've been beaten, they've been thrashed. The BJP puts a man who is a defender of rapists. That's the most filthy type of man. There can be no filthier man than somebody who says that rapists need protection. That is the Education Minister of India today. It's a strange reaction from the Prime Minister that there are so many people in his cabinet. He could have chosen any one of them, but he chooses a person who protects rapists. It's quite amazing.